Hello, everyone. Happy May. I am just doing this briefly in the beginning of your reading to let you know that these are coming out later than I expected. I actually got really sick for maybe about 5 days where I was just down, couldn't really do anything. So because of that, I may be coughing a little bit, just to let you know. But I'm feeling a lot better. So this month for your general readings, of course, this is for your rising sun and moon of whatever sign I announce after this. I felt like using these two together this month. I'm skipping over the spiral altogether, and I'm going to be using the Gaian Tarot for your basic layout, and your clarifiers are going to be with the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. So just wanted to let you know that. Okay, see you in a second. Hello, Sagittarius. This is going to be your May 2019 general reading. This reading is really interesting. I probably say that a lot with a lot of them, but still. Okay, I'm going to show you your basic layout, and then I will get started. I'm going to show you your clarifiers as we go. Okay. Your central experience for May is the Hermit. Your challenge in May is the Nine of Water. What is helping you is the Elder of Water. At the root or core of your being, you have the Six of Air. What you're coming away from is the Teacher, otherwise known as the Hierophant. Your best possible outcome is the Seven of Fire. Coming up for you in the future, you have the Ten of Water. So one cool thing is that your challenge this month is the Nine of Water, which is one digit down. But what's coming up in the future is the fullest expression of whatever it is that you feel challenged by. Or we'll get to it, but it all ends up being okay in the end, in the future, because whatever that challenge is falls away and you go up a notch with it. So anyway, you right now are your own major arcana card, Temperance. That's pretty empowering. In your surroundings, you have the Elder of Earth. Your hope is for the Nine of Fire. And your general outcome is another major arcana, the Builder, otherwise known as the Emperor. Let's see, you've got 4 major arcanas out of 11, so you're going through something big this month. Okay, I'm going to try to read this to the best of my ability. Your central experience for May is the Hermit in with Wide Open. And I mean, are you guys thinking very deeply about things these days? It seems as though the spiritual aspect of the Sagittarius collective is fully awakened this month, where you're doing a lot of deep thinking, possibly research, looking into things deeper, being open to higher perceptions of things, deeper ways of understanding things, more truthful ways of understanding things, where you've gone beyond the personal this month. Now you're beyond the personal. You're more in the realm of inspiration or ideas or thoughts or philosophies or broader ways of understanding the world, yourself. You just seem wide open to inspiration and deeper knowledge or deeper understanding of things. You're doing some very deep inner searching or inner listening. You may even be starting some kind of a spiritual practice this month, or you may be fully enmeshed in a spiritual practice or in some kind of knowledge that you are learning as well, or even writing down what comes to you, possibly even writing a book or discovering a new way of seeing things and then writing it down or getting it out there for other people to be open to. Something, or you're teaching. You have a lot of elders in this reading. You have this elder, the hermit. You have the elder of water. You have the teacher, who is most definitely an elder. You have the elder of earth. You have a lot of elders in here. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of one of your clarifiers. You even have the gentle gardener, who is most definitely an elder. So it could be that you guys are divinely protected this month by ancestral spirits, or you have discovered or stumbled upon some ancient knowledge or wisdom or a deeper understanding of things, or you may have elders around you. You may work with elders, you may take care of elders, you may live with elders, you may have elders you may have a lot of teachers. You guys are Sagittarians after all. And this elder could also be you as well, where you've moved up a notch now, where you're feeling more mature or more accomplished, or you know yourself better than you ever have in a while, if ever. Anyway, it seems as though, especially you are open to spirit, or you're open to the metaphysical aspects of life, or the other realms, or the veils may be thin for you this month, where you're perceiving things, where you have sudden shifts in dimensions or sudden shifts in how you're seeing things that are astounding, where you're receiving a lot. Actually, some of you may be doing past life regression, or you may be suddenly having interesting dreams or lucid dreams, or sudden knowledge comes to you out of the blue, or you have a dream that is a past life memory or something. You're accessing realms that you don't normally access to this degree. Or other people are perceiving you this way, or come to you because they perceive you this way and they're looking for advice or knowledge or information. But some of you may even be going on a long trip, I'm getting. You might be, I don't know, hypothetically, you might be journeying to India to help out at an ashram for a certain amount of months, or you may be deciding to move to a different country even, or to travel the world to see about visiting particular places that are holy places or considered earth chakras, to see some ancient sites or ruins, or even to see for yourself where all of the things in books come from, where all of the knowledge comes from, and to actually be there and to be open to the spirits there, to receive deeper truths. I don't know who the heck this is for. This is really interesting. But in any case, I'm just getting you're understanding things in a really profound way in May. And you are open, you have an open mind, or you are open for new things. to come into your brain or to come into your spirit. Okay? Okay. My dog's inside now and he's being frisky, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me okay and avoid being distracted. So, as your challenge for May, you have the Nine of Water, otherwise known as the Nine of Cups. In the tarot, I'm sure you're familiar with this. It's considered the wish granted card, or wish fulfillment, as they say, or wishing for something, or feeling grateful, feeling blessed, feeling like your wishes are coming true. With this, you have the wishing well. Go figure. After I got that, I was like, okay, that's pretty clear. So your challenge may be that you may be struggling with fears or doubts that your wishes will come true, or a feeling of disappointment, or a feeling of your wishes are not happening, or maybe you don't know what you wish for. Maybe you think you know what you wish for, but maybe you don't know what you wish for. Maybe you need to get clearer about what you wish for. Maybe you have wishes being granted that you forgot about, and your wishes have changed. It could be you long to cultivate a feeling of gratitude, like good things are happening, but for whatever reasons you seem a little doubtful, or you're trying to access this more. It could be a challenge. At times you may feel very hopeful or very much like what you wish for can happen. Other times you may doubt it, or you may fear the loss of something, or you may fear that your wishes will never happen. Something. But you have the Ten of Water, which is the Ten of Cups in your future. And so whatever this is, I'm getting that it's more doubts than anything else, and that the doubts are a challenge. And so how to counteract that would be to focus on believing that your wishes can come true. I'm also getting another message that you have wished and wished and wished, and possibly something has happened, and possibly nothing has happened. But what you have wished for may not come true, but something even better that you never wished for can come true. Or your wishes may manifest, maybe just not in the way that you thought that they would, and so it may be a challenge to recognize this for what it is. I don't know. So anyway, or you may have had some health problems, and your challenge is to find the right remedy or the right diagnosis. It may be that you have been misdiagnosed, and or you need to discover a new way of treating whatever it is. Okay, so what is helping you is it's pure and simple, you guys. It's basically saying that everything is unfolding as it should. Everything is unfolding as it should. The stream will not be dammed. It will not be blocked. If things do switch direction or shift in a way that you weren't expecting, it's still going to continue you down the stream. Nothing is going to be taken away. You are going to where you're supposed to be going. You are flowing in the direction you are supposed to be flowing. Your instincts in general are extremely strong this month. Your perceptions are dead on, and you're more aware of magic than usual this month. Maybe you're seeing something happen that gives you a great deal of hope, or that assures you that this good fortune or this new path or this magical journey you're on, or the things that you're discovering, or the things that are meant to unfold in your life are going to unfold, and they will not stop. They will not cease from flowing. You don't have to worry about your magic stream being taken away. It may flow in unexpected ways that are even better than you thought possibly. Looks pretty phenomenal to me, really. It seems as though, again, you're having a very deep understanding of things, of the universe in general. I don't really know how else to put it. To have faith in the universe, to know where you come from, spiritually, emotionally, physically, the source, feeling connected to source, to a wellspring of inspiration or knowledge or understanding. Looks amazing to me, you guys. And so at your root, you're feeling very encouraged because you have encouragement, and you have the Six of Air. So you seem like at your core, you're feeling very peaceful. And if there has been any conflict, it seems as though the conflict has been resolved. Anything can be resolved. Or, well, I can't really say that, can I? Another way of putting it is that harmony will follow you. You have harmony in your mind, and because you have harmony in your mind, you are attracting harmony with relations with other people, relation to your environment, relation to yourself. Relations look really harmonious and integrated and very encouraging. You may have found a group of people that are extremely encouraging of each other and are on the same team, or you feel very encouraged to open up to harmony within your own mind, in your environment. You're just feeling more integrated, and you possibly have attracted some really supportive people into your life, and you feel very supportive of your community or family or friends, or just good relations. Lots of encouragement. That's all I can really say. Anything that has had kinks in it or barbs in it or problems, it seems to be evening out and working out. And again, a spiritual practice, being encouraged by others or joining others for some kind of spiritual practice. Interesting. So what you're coming away from. You have the Teacher, otherwise known as the Hierophant, in with Balancing Act. For some of you, you may have a guide or a teacher or an elder or an ally who has been an important force in your life, where you're having to have a balancing act now between realizing that we all need other people to show us certain things or share certain things with us, just like other people need us to do the same. We're all teachers, and we're all teachers for each other. We all teach something in life, and this is what we're meant to do for each other. This can also be a balancing act with a teacher. You may have a teacher that is difficult, or a teacher that pushes you too hard, or a teacher who is too lax, or a teacher that you have become too dependent on. And so you're learning how to balance these things. With teachers are human beings, just like us. We're all human beings. All teachers are fallible. They don't know everything. It's an interesting balance here you're doing, where you're honoring the wisdom of others, but you're also honoring your own wisdom. And I'm getting, for somebody, you may have gotten a little bit too dependent on a teacher, or you have not cultivated your own inner teacher or your own inner knowing or wisdom enough, or it may be the opposite. Maybe for some of you, you have become too crystallized as being the teacher. It is a Sagittarius archetype, after all. It may be that you need to balance things more, and if you happen to be a teacher, you may need to listen to your students' questions more, or allow your students to problem solve things and take a step back and see what happens, or to ask them questions. This can also be saying that you've been doing a balancing act with commitments, because after all, the teacher here is the Hierophant. The Hierophant has to do with commitments, as in things that we have committed to, whether it's appointments, whether it's to raising children, to being in a relationship with someone. It's always something that we are committed to because we want to cultivate it, or it's something important to us. This may be a commitment to a journey, because there is a ship sailing away from this balancing act lady, and she's holding a tightrope. It's a tricky balancing act. You may have had to do a lot of balancing with commitments to make sure you didn't spread yourself too thin, or to have the balance within you to carry these things out all the way, or to commit to a long-term journey someplace far away, to possibly learn something or go to school even. I don't know. Or traveling to another country to teach someplace else. Maybe you teach languages or something important. Or someone may have traveled to you to learn something from you where you're at. I don't know. You know more than me, right? So your general or your best possible outcome is the Seven of Fire and Peaks of Joy. The Seven of Fire is about focus of action. It's focusing in on what you want to do and doing it. It's not about distractions. It's not about spreading yourself too thin with too many tasks or too many things. It's about focusing one step at a time and knocking it out in the most efficient, timely way possible, where it's proper use of timing and proper use of action, or a focused action where you're utilizing time in the best way. Something about what you're knocking out. I'm getting somebody watching, maybe an inventor or a tinkerer, or you're coming up with something. You're creating something, and something about this brings you peaks of joy. Some of you may even be an apprentice or a student under someone else, and you're learning a craft, and something about this is what you're meant to do because it brings you joy. You enjoy, this is whistle while you work, or you enjoy what you're doing, or the fact that maybe before you were distracted, or you just had a lot of different things going on, and so it was hard to focus on what was the most important things to do. Or you didn't get the extra time that you needed to really focus on the things that do bring you joy. But something about this, it seems like you're being very efficient this month, or you're getting it knocked out now, or what you've been wanting to do, you are doing it, and it's bringing you a lot of joy. You feel accomplished, or you feel like you're on your way, or things are happening. So coming up for you in the future. You have the Ten of Water, otherwise known as the Ten of Cups, with compass. And notice the fish in the picture in the Ten of Water are salmon, and they are racing against the current to get back to their spawning grounds where they were born or hatched, in order to spawn again and create a new generation of salmon. They know what they're doing. They feel driven to do this, even if it means going against the current and leaping up waterfalls. This is your destiny, or this is your purpose, or this is your life's purpose, or what you've been wanting to do this whole time. It seems as though you know what you're doing and you know what direction to go in, and you feel very sure about fulfilling something. This can also just be a simple feeling of you have You have seen everything that you have truly wanted in your heart come to pass or happen or start to happen, where you feel much more sure of the fact that you will get to your destination, or you will have your spiritual or emotional harvest that you've been wanting. You will feel fulfilled, or you do feel fulfilled, because you know where you're going, or you know what you're doing, and there's like an unshakable belief here in what you're doing, or what means something to you, and what you have to do because it means something to you. What was your challenge? Is feeling like your wishes couldn't be granted, or wondering if they would be, or your challenge is believing it or trusting this, that your wishes can be granted, or that you are on the right track, or that something amazing is about to happen, or for some form of healing, but it looks as if it happens. Whatever your challenge is, it seems to be doubts or fears, rather than actually what's happening, because in the future, you seem like there is no doubt there at all. You know you're doing it, or it's happening. You feel utmost joy in what you're doing, like you're carrying out your purpose, or I'm still getting that. I don't know who's watching this, but this seems really spectacular. This seems like something that you have wanted for a very long time. But also, the salmon don't think about what they're doing or where to go. They know exactly where to go, because it's almost like a magnet. And a magnet is what controls the compass. Our Earth is a giant magnet. All compasses point north. It runs along the electromagnetics. And it's almost like the salmon are magnetically drawn or magnetically driven to carry out their purpose. And so, in a way, it almost seems like you can't help it. It's something that's guiding you, and you're magnetized to it. Some kind of new path, or the fulfillment of something, or I don't know. This is something really important. Some of you may be guided to go back to your homelands, or go back to where you were born, or to go back to family, or to go back to your spirit family, or you're finding your spirit family, and you're all swimming together against the current to get someplace. Or you all have a similar purpose, or a similar spiritual journey, or something. So, looks amazing to me. I see a lot of happiness and joy in the future. And a sense of you know exactly what you're doing, or you're being led or magnetized to what brings you joy. Or what brings you joy is being magnetized to you. So, you right now look very empowered to me, because you have your own major arcana card, Temperance. You feel very balanced, very much yourself, very positive, and you're trying to maintain balance, or you're blending things, and you're doing your best at doing what you're meant to do. With this, you have strength. You feel really strong in yourself. You feel really strong. Your health may be improving. You may be feeling stronger in your beliefs, or in your faith, or in your trust in the universe. You may feel stronger in your own faith in yourself. You want to be a strong, beneficial force for other people and for yourself. This is what, even though this is the magical map oracle cards, and it's not a tarot system, it still reminds me of the strength major arcana. So I almost caught myself saying that you have two major arcanas together. You seem really balanced and poised and able to flow. So in your surroundings, you have the Elder of Earth. You have unexpected visitors. And you have Gentle Gardener. You may have an unexpected person. I'm sorry, this is not you. This is another person. Look at how similar they are. They're both of their faces, especially the gentle gardener, are patient, gentle, kind, loving, enduring, able to carry things through. This seems like a person who has showed up unexpectedly or is about to. Either they have already or they're about to. This person was unexpected. You didn't see this coming. And it's bringing much needed energy into your life, or a much needed experience into your life, or new adventure is opening up because of this person unexpectedly arriving in your life, in your surroundings. And they seem like a very loving, gentle, kind, supportive, protective person that truly cares about you, genuinely truly cares about you, and wants to see you grow, or wants to help you grow, or you want to help each other grow. This can also be a role that you take for them. I'm seeing a mirroring here. They may feel this way about you. You may feel this way about them. In a way, it doesn't really matter. Something about this person being unexpected in your life brings this about within you as well as showing this, or you bring this to each other. Maybe it's just a general energy that is formed when the two of you are together that feels just really, really creative, loving, kind, supportive, comforting, able to manifest, brings good fortune into your life. Things start to get easier because of your alliance with this person. Whether it's a friend, an unexpected soulmate that pops into your life, or someone even more connected to you than that even. Or even just a random visitor of sorts, or a random visiting energy that is in your surroundings all of a sudden. But I am getting a person in this too. So that's pretty nice. Your hope is to get more in balance with yourself, or to continue to be balanced with yourself, or to cultivate inner alignment so that you can be wide open to deeper truths, more profound understanding of yourself and the world and everything. You want to be healthy. You want to heal. You're hoping to be in alignment with yourself even more. If there is someone, sorry, hang on. If there is someone watching who has had health issues, your hope is to feel better, to heal yourself, to find a remedy, or to feel better. And this can be in lots of different levels. This could be mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. You want all of your bodies to be in alignment, and this is what you hope for, so that you can continue to evolve and to be healthy. What can help you is a talisman. So with your hopes, whether it's a necklace or a special stone you keep in your pocket, or a lucky scarf, or a lucky pair of shoes, or something that you carry with you from someone that you knew and loved, or a family member, or whatever this talisman, even if it's a tattoo, whatever this talisman has to be, or is rather, it's something that you can look at. It's something that reminds you of your hope, which is this. So go out and get yourself a special pendant, or whatever it happens to be, a lucky something that you carry with you that reminds you of your purpose or your hope, which is to come into alignment. And your general outcome is the Builder, otherwise known as the Emperor, with protecting treasure. And this is really straightforward. This is basically telling me to tell you that your general outcome is that whatever you have been putting your creative energy into, your care into, especially long-term goals or plans or something that you want to last for a long time, it isn't going anywhere. You aren't going to lose it. It's going to stay. So you can count on being able to continue to grow this thing, to create stability, to have what you need, to build something, create something tangible. Looks really creative to me. But if you have feared on some level that this is only temporary, or that it's going to crash, or that you are not sure if this is going to last, it is, because you have protecting treasure with it. So whatever you need will be provided. You will be able to create this and have it last. And your talents themselves may be a protected treasure. You don't want to give your talents or ideas or inspirations to just any old fools. You want your knowledge or your experience or your teachings to be valued and protected by being honored by other people. So you won't give this energy to just any old person or group or class or student or whatever. You're only going to share this wealth or knowledge or treasure with people that you trust and people that are actually going to do something meaningful with it or with you. And so you'll know because your intuition is really strong this month. You'll know where to share your treasure and where not to, or who to share it with and who not to. But I am happy to tell you your treasure is not going anywhere. You will be able to cultivate it, keep it, grow on it, use it, utilize it. And it's so funny because look, your best possible outcome is the 7 of Fire. And look at what they're doing. You are definitely creating something really important, or you are really determined to carry this thing through, whatever it is. And again, you feel very sure about what you're doing. There is no doubt there. You are ready to go, or you're ready to do this, or you are doing this. And something about this brings you peaks of joy. And what you value the most is protected, will be shared with the right people or the right situations, will not be misused or stolen in any way. So hopefully that helped or made sense. And pretty soon I'll be coming out with your love readings and then your mystery readings. Take care, you guys.